What up? What up? We back with another video. Day 4. My fault. Whoa. Day 5. Day 5 of the 90-day challenge. I'm posting every day for 90 days. Starting my YouTube. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm putting out a video daily. We starting off with the Q&A. Q&A seems cool. Get myself used to being on camera, and there's also me venting. And pretty much telling y'all my story. And like I said, I want to also hear y'all story. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to talk about. And also, like I said, I'm about making this YouTube video about a community of former athletes or just people who not going the traditional route of what we call success, right? And people that's entrepreneurship, that's going to be talked about later on this page as well. But I really wanted y'all to get to know me more. Not give y'all too much, but give y'all a little something that we can talk about. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna play around with it. So I want to definitely talk about life after basketball. I want to talk about just rebuilding. I mean, I'm 27 years old, and I'm at a crossroad in this. The only thing that I have right now is myself and my family and my friends that support me. And shout out to all of them supporting me. My friends been liking and subscribing on my page. So that means a lot. That keeps me going each and every day too. So that truly means a lot. Like I said, I want to be motivation for people to just take action on their dreams. Don't sit back. Like, why not? We don't got that much time on this earth. Like, why not just take action and live out your dreams? And I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, this kind of out of context, but I feel like this is a time where you're gonna have to take charge of your life. You're gonna have to go against the grain in order to take charge of your life, because I think you're the only one that's gonna care about your life more than anybody else. If you working for these different companies, you're replaceable. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be that person. You gotta be a superhero to the people around you that really value and support you. So that's why I truly value my friends and my family that support me on this journey, because it ain't easy doing it by yourself. And I'm learning that. I always wanted to do it by myself before, but now I know I don't have to do it by myself. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start with some of these questions. What was it like emotionally when basketball ended for you? And it's funny, somebody asked me that the other day. I don't know if I talked about it briefly in the previous video, but I was just saying I woke up one day and it was over. At that time, I was at the real estate. At the brokerage, pretty much doing real estate wholesale, and I was trying to go over. I think they were trying to get me to Germany, and I just was like, I'm done. Like, I don't know. I just woke up and that's what it was. So it was more about, what made me feel emotional about it was the expectations, because I feel like I had so many expectations of myself, and I wanted to keep chasing my dream, because since I graduated, I was fighting to play overseas. Like, COVID hit, I was still working out. Like, that's all I was doing. I was playing in the ABA, TBL. That's all I was looking to do. I didn't have no job or nothing. I was like, I'm going to make it to the NBA, or I'm going to make it to high level overseas. And it was tough. I was going to the gym every day. Shout out to those guys that was with me, that was in the gym. We was going hard. We were going hard. It was a good time, man. We played a lot of basketball and had a lot of fun. But when I finally gave it up, man, it just felt like I woke up one day, I was like, man, it's a new chapter now. And I don't really think about playing that much. And it's funny, because you play basketball. I played basketball my whole entire life. And now it's just like, oh, it's over. And I was cool with it. I actually was cool with it. It was just the simple fact that, like, in the back of my head, I'm like, man, my parents or my family wanted me to do this and do this. That was the only thing that I was emotional about, was like, damn, what my parents gonna think? What my family gonna think? Like, they're gonna see me as a failure, blah blah blah. But man, that could be another topic for another day. Um, how long did it take you to feel grounded again? I'm still not. I'm still not grounded. I'm still, like I said, I feel like a lot of this going to be talking about, y'all just going to see the journey. Like, y'all just going to see every day. I'm going to start posting more like my workouts, what I've been doing, my eating habits, hobbies. I'm going to post more of that. But I mean, like, if you want grounded, it's just the little things in life. Like I think I spoke about it previously too. Just working out, the meditations, those little things that we overlook. That's been helping me feel grounded, and I feel like I felt grounded with the real estate. Then I just got uprooted. So now something was like, "Yo, tell your story." So this YouTube is helping me feel grounded. So this is new to me, but it's helping me feel grounded in using this space to to share my story. And I think that's going to be a theme in my life. That's been a theme in my life, sharing my story, getting my voice out, because it's almost like I've been in hiding for the last umpteen years, and I'm finally on social media, on YouTube. So I'm finally getting that flow of feeling grounded and feeling secure in myself, which has been a blessing. The self-worth, all that, man. Just, it's a working process each and every day. It never stops. But it's definitely a time in my life where I'm starting to understand my self-worth, or know my self-worth. So the question was, what did you learn about yourself in that space between basketball and your next chapter? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. At that time, I ain't gonna lie, it was money based. Because at that time, I'm like, yo, I just spent 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, like, not really making no money, just chasing my dreams. Like, I mean, we all had the COVID year and everything like that. So it kind of slowed things down, set things back. But I was still doing real estate here and there. But it wasn't like no crazy money I was making. Then I got to the company I was working for at that time. But I ain't gonna lie, it was financially driven, I would say, looking back at it. But it was also like, oh, I'm ready to move on. But I also learned that what I want in my next chapter, I don't know if I'm answering this question right, but what I want in my next chapter in life, I want it to be financially prosperous, obviously, but I also want it to be fulfilling within myself. Because money come and go, and that's how it's supposed to be. But I learned that I'm not all about money. I'm more than that. My value comes by just being who I am. And that's something I always learned in yoga. My yoga teacher always tell me, she's like, you got to value who you are. You can't just value yourself as a monetary piece. You can't just look at yourself like, oh, I'm just as valuable as how much money I got. Like, you can't have that internal feeling, because you're never going to feel worthy enough, because somebody always going to have more money than you. Somebody always going to have a better car than you. Somebody always going to have a bigger house than you. And if that's the game you want to play, then play it. But I feel like my value comes in from being me. And that's why I've always pressed and always expressed how to live my most authentic life, because that's where my value comes. That's where my prosperity comes. That's where my abundance comes from. So that's the one thing I learned about myself during this chapter that I'm going through. And I want to know if anything else I want to talk about. Yeah, so if y'all got any other questions, right, feel free to write in the comments. Anything else, any ideas y'all got for me, put it in the comments. of what y'all want to see, what y'all want to see me doing each and every day. I'm hiring some editor guys to help me out with these videos, because I need help. And that's what the one thing I'm learning too. Ask for help. Please do. Please ask for help, y'all. It's okay. Like, especially I know growing up, or just growing up in the urban community, you just feel like you gotta know it all yourself. You gotta do it all yourself. No, you don't. Everybody, all these people, they got a break at one point, but they opened up their mouth, they asked for help, or they were just in the right place at the right time, prayer, whatever works for them, whatever they did to help them get that break, they did it. And even it could be, like y'all said, higher power, God, whatever y'all want to call that. But like, it's okay to ask for help, man. It's not meant for you to do it by yourself. You don't have to do it by yourself. You can. There are ways. But I think there are people out there who actually want to help you. You just got to find the resources and put yourself in those right environments. And that's something I'm learning about myself, that I feared asking for help. I wanted to do it all myself. I wanted to, I just pretty much wanted to do it all myself, and realize like you can't do it all yourself sometimes. So I'm learning to delegate, and I'm learning that delegating is a strength. Like I watching Bob Proctor, he always talk about, oh my God, what does he say? He always say like leverage your weaknesses or something like that, to that extent. Pretty much saying like, where you're weak at, ask for help. Like hire those people that are strong in that, hire the people that are strong in that area, and go off of what you're strong at. And that's something I learned with basketball too, is once I started to watch more and more pro players and watch how they train, they really focus a lot on their strengths. Like that's why you see a lot of people, they play to the stats. If I'm shooting 42% from the right side, from the right corner or the right wing, I'm going to shoot majority of my shots from the right wing. I'm not going to go to the left wing and try to shoot all my shots, cuz to prove to myself, nah, let's let him, he shoot better over there. Well, keep him on that side. We're going to run all my plays. I'm going to come off this way. I'm going to come off the screen coming this way, shooting, going to my right and shooting on the right wing. And we got to pay attention to that. We got to, and I was talking to my boy yesterday. I'm like, "Damn, bro." I'm like, "Can you help me out?" I'm like, I want to understand what my strengths are, because maybe there's something I'm missing. Because sometimes I feel like we tend to overlook our strengths because it just comes so naturally. And I'm gonna do it for him too. But we tend to like overlook our strengths because it's what we always been good at it, so we don't see it as a strength. It's just something that we doing. But other people might be like, "Damn, like you really good at that." You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I want to key down. That's what I really want to really focus on more each and every day, of narrowing down what my true strengths are and doubling down on it, and eventually making a business out of it. So yeah, I thank y'all for watching the videos. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, give me some more ideas. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. The video's still going. We're gonna keep this in there too.